flat. Sleeping on me, interrupting your nap. Professional bitch, but I'm up in the trap. I ain't into the net, I ain't into the cat. I really know a demon had your spirit flying. Like, get your career, I can hear it dying. Killing these bitches, do you hear the sirens?
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I am here to finally tell y'all a secret. I'm pregnant. I'm 9 weeks pregnant today. Well, I'm 9 weeks and 4 days pregnant today, actually. And I found out on January 2nd. I was in the process of revamping my YouTube channel. And excuse my nails, there's some missing. It looks crazy right now, so don't pay that no mind. But I was in the process of revamping my channel, right? And I was in the process of oh my god, get out. So I was in the process of revamping my channel, right? And I made a new intro, new outro, and I was gonna start up, you know, like I was just gonna start up really getting consistent with vlogging. Then on January 2nd, my doctor gives me a call telling me that I'm pregnant. So it just gave me a whole different idea and gave me a whole different motivation just to do my pregnancy journey with y'all on my channel. For one, I just want to say thank you to all of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all that still subscribe to my channel, that recently subscribed to my channel, and everybody that just been waiting for me to drop content. I'm going to be more consistent, obviously, because I want to be really vlogging my pregnancy journey and showing y'all and just being more open about it. It took me a while. It took me a while to get consistent with my YouTube, and I never really was consistent. So I want to be more consistent. Not only with this, but with music and just content in general. So let's talk about how I found out I was pregnant. So in January, so let me see. Let me get exact dates right now. All right, bet. So on Thursday, December 28th, I went to my doctor's office, right? I had an appointment. My appointment is right here in my calendar. I went to my doctor, and my appointment was at 1:15. Wait, okay, there we go. My appointment was at 1:15. I was late that day. I was caught in traffic, whatever. So he was leaving at 1:30. So I was gonna get there at 1:30. So I called him. I was like, oh, I'm running late. I'm going to be there by 1:30. She was like, he's leaving at 1:30, but if you could get here exactly at that time, he'll still take you. I was like, okay, please wait for me. So I went. And so when I got there, and I was originally only going there so that I could get a regular checkup and get a re-prescription for my asthma pump, because I have asthma. It messes with me during the winter. So I had to get a new prescription. And I had to see him first because he hadn't seen me for that in a while. So I went to go see him. And he did everything, you know, quick, and I had got out of there. I couldn't stay to figure out.
I'm sorry.
I couldn't stay to figure out. My results. So I left. As soon as I was done, I left. Mind you, when I went there, I haven't had a period since like October, last week of October, first week of November. I really don't remember. Sometimes when I put stuff in my calendar, it deletes. Like after the month is over, when it goes to the next month, it deletes out my calendar. I don't know why. So whatever. I literally forgot. So I hadn't seen my period since November really, and it was already about to be January. So on Tuesday the 2nd, I called my doctor. No, scratch that. Let me talk about New Year's Day. I woke up on New Year's Day at my homegirl's crib, and I was starving. Like, I was craving banana pancakes. And I was like, nah, I'm on Google looking at the nearest, brunch spot, cafe, because I was so hungry, and I wanted banana pancakes. I was just craving banana pancakes. So I'm like, my homegirl woke up. I'm like, do you know about this spot over there? I'm hungry. I need some pancakes. Matter of fact, forget it. I'm going to go to the supermarket, and can you make them for me? And she was like, yeah. She made me banana pancakes and turkey bacon. When I was done, I was still hungry. I was at the stove eating turkey bacon still. I did not understand why the hell I was so hungry. And I had ate OD the night before. She cooked for New Year's Eve. night, because we all had a party or whatever. And I did not drink. I had one shot, actually. I had one shot and that's it. Yeah. So I went and got the stuff. I'm still hungry. And I'm like, what is going on? So on the second, I wake up and I'm like, all right, I still don't got a period. What's going on? I went to see my doctor last week, and he said he was gonna call me. My doctor had said he was gonna call me by that next Thursday, because I went to see him on Thursday. He said he was gonna call me by that next Thursday. So boom, it's Tuesday. I'm getting a little impatient because I still don't see my period, and I woke up with like my titties feeling sore, and I just felt different. So I called him. I'm like, look, I went last week. No, his assistant picked up. No, the receptionist picked up. And I was like, oh, I had an appointment last week. I just want to know what are the results or anything, because my menstrual still hasn't came. So I want to know what's going on. Because if they didn't tell me that I was pregnant, I would have just made an appointment for my GYN and seen if, you know, if I had like an issue with PCOS or whatever. And we're going to get into that too. But, so boom, I call and I'm like, the receptionist answer, I'm like, oh, I went last week. I just want to know what the results are, blah, 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 blah. And she puts my name in and she looks at my stuff and she goes, the doctor's going to call you back by 12 o'clock. So I was like, okay. That already made me feel like, all right, now I got to wait for him to call me back. So he called me back at like, I called early in the morning, maybe around 9. So he called me back by like 11:30. So I have 2 phones, right? So I'm on the phone with my man on one phone. My doctor starts calling my other phone. So I'm like, hold on, my doctor's calling me. He's on hold on this phone. I'm on the phone with my doctor. And my doctor's like, Deja, your HCG levels are high. You're pregnant. I was like, what? Are you serious? And I just immediately started crying.
Like
my
a
man
baby.
my man is like, what happened? What happened? And I'm just there crying. And I hung up on my doctor because I thought that he was done talking. Well, I wasn't paying attention. I was just in my own head at that moment. So I hung up on my doctor. And then I'm like, babe, I'm pregnant. Da 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 da. Then my doctor calls me back and he was like, oh, I think we got disconnected. But I also had to tell you, you have to make an appointment with your GYN to see if it's an active pregnancy. So I was like, okay, thank you. And he asked me like, oh, are those happy tears? Are you crying because you're happy? And I was like, yes, I am. So he was like, call the GYN, make sure it's an active pregnancy. So that's what I did right after. So right after I got off the phone with him, called my GYN. They was able to give me, this was a Tuesday. This was the 2nd. So they was able to give me an appointment for Wednesday, the next day on the 3rd. And but they got us in there like 11:30 in the morning. So that night, me and my man stayed at his grandma's house because it was easier for us to get to the appointment, and we wanted to stay together. So we go to the appointment, we see the baby, we saw the heartbeat. It's an active, healthy pregnancy, they told us, and we're excited. So like I said before, I wanted to get into the whole PCOS thing. For one, I've never been pregnant. I never had a scare, like a miscarriage or nothing. So I didn't my doctor had told me I had a mild PCOS. If you know, you know. For those of y'all watching, I know a lot of you ladies sitting here watching, even some of y'all with kids, I know y'all probably have it, or know that it's just common with us minorities. So yeah, she was like, I didn't have cysts in my ovaries for it to be like really considered PCOS. It was just borderline because I didn't have, she was like, the follicles were too small to be considered cysts. So they explained to me that I was borderline, so that I didn't really have much to worry about when it came to trying to get pregnant, but it could make it difficult. So I didn't really think about it. Like when my period wasn't coming, I just thought, and because when you borderline PCOS, sometimes I have an irregular period, so it will skip every other month. So that's why I was not thinking that I was pregnant for real, because sometimes it will skip every other month. So I'm like, okay, it was skipping. I thought it was skipping because I had it into the first week of November. I thought it was skipping December, and then it was supposed to come that first week of January. That's what I'm thinking. And my breast was super sore. Like right now I have on a sports bra. I can't wear a regular bra because my titties is just so sore. So I was saying that to say that if you have PCOS or been told that it might be like a problem with like trying to get pregnant or anything, do not be too discouraged. What I was really doing, I don't know. I really don't know how I got pregnant. Like, I don't know how I ended up pregnant, but the only changes that I really made was, well, one thing, I'm not a drinker, so that's that. I'm not a drinker, so that's that. If you ever got told you got PCOS, don't worry about it. And oh yeah, I started exercising a little more. We was going to the gym some more. Like I said, I'm not a drinker. I'm a smoker. I do smoke weed. Well, I did smoke weed. Can't do that now. Yeah, so I don't know. And I do drink tea here and there. Well, I'm more like heavy on tea and just water. Hydrating. I don't drink soda. Like, I stay away from a lot of toxic stuff. I haven't ate dairy, meat for years now. So there's a lot of things that are already not in my diet that I feel like also contribute to, you know, a better health. So yeah, but to each his own. Everybody's different. If you do want to get pregnant, just try to do different lifestyle changes, reduce stress, and just, I don't know, manifest it. Manifesting is real. I feel like that man manifested this baby.
That's what I do.
Because it was, I really did not think I'd get pregnant. And our baby has a healthy heart rate. Like, so I'm just grateful. I'm blessed for it to be my first pregnancy. And things look good. So I'm just grateful for that. So as soon as I got here, they did a vaginal swab and they took my pee. Now I'm waiting to get a sonogram. I'm by myself right now, but once I go get a sonogram, Riley gets to come with me in the other room, and we're gonna see our baby.
You know what she had got me. She got me. She's pregnant.
Look, there's a message for you, and a picture in there.
You got a message in there.
Aww.
Yeah, we.
So cute. Of course.
I know you're not sleeping.
What's that about?
Something came in the mail for you.
He does?
That's to say
No.
that you got the man.
I'm already nervous.
I'm pregnant. You have a grandchild on the way. I'm 8 weeks and 3 days pregnant.
Some respect, little nigga. Got a real pretty face, nice figure. But my brain gon' give me more figures. Gotta step back, relax. I don't know my triggers.